That's a huge Costco truck. I wonder what someone's getting delivered. Like 3 beds or something? Like what the hell? All right, good morning guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back to another video of mine. So this week I'm going to be filming over the next couple of days, putting together a video for you. Normally this channel is about food. I know my last vlog was going around the city. We were looking at the lockdown here in Toronto. I gotta buy groceries again. I cook a lot, and one of the only ways I can actually get out these days is to buy groceries. So that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I'm gonna take you guys along. I feel like I should do more of these vlogs. It seems a lot more interesting. I feel like it's more interesting for you guys to see me go out into the city and buy things and sort of talk as well, not just be here in my kitchen cooking. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go head out. I'm gonna get dressed, and yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for my day. Mask. Super important. How do I look? I was like, where are my headphones? I can't even find them, and they're around my camera. So, all right. And reusable shopping bags. I don't like using plastic bags, you know. It's always good to bring your own. This is actually a scarf that my mom used to put around me when I was a little kid, like literally this small. And so I've had the scarf for over 10, maybe 15 years now. So you can consider it to be vintage, and I just love it. It's nice, it's warm, reminds me of my mom. And it looks good, doesn't it? Okay, enough talking. We're gonna get out there. All right, so we're gonna be heading to Metro. Metro is a Canadian grocery chain here in Canada. I'm gonna be picking up probably some salad. I ran out of salad again. Sorry if it's so noisy, but that's just traffic. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys as I keep going. Homie just kind of like standing in the street. Don't know why. But yeah, basically, as I was saying in my last video, everything in Toronto is under lockdown. One of the things I forgot to mention was the fact that restaurants are indeed open. I said closed technically speaking because a lot of them actually are closed, but they're open for business, just takeout only. So I just wanted to mention that fact because it's really important. All right, gonna keep walking, catch up with you guys after. All right, so walking to Metro right now. Gonna be there in a second. Let's see if there's any lineup. Right now, I think because of the amount of capacity that's allowed to be in the store, actually it looks pretty empty. Yeah, it looks pretty empty. I might have to line up, we'll see, but I don't think I will. Keeping our community safe. Social distance signs, very important. One of the things I came to get, red onions. I actually don't know how to choose ingredients. You know, my grandpa's a lot better at this than I am, so I'm just gonna assume that this is gonna be good. And we're gonna pray that it's actually good, so. Salad. I was looking to get salad. I always eat salad. Gotta check all sides. And another thing you'll see in a lot of these grocery stores are these arrows that tell you which way to walk inside the store, so that's also really good. Can I go here? Yeah. Thank you. So, salad down. Onion. Let's see, non-barcoded.
Select from list.
Bundle red onion.
Place item on scale.
Yes, sir. Dude, that's cheap. Alright. I'm happy with that.
Please place item in the bagging area.
Yeah, chill. I will. I just need to put my bag down. I'm trying to film here. Alright. Next one.
unexpected item in bagging area.
Yeah, that's my bag. Alright. Alright, salad was on sale. Cool. Alright, yeah, so one of the things I was gonna say inside there, but I actually didn't really want to say too loud, was that the thing with red onions is that last time around there was like a whole E. coli outbreak with red onions, so I wasn't gonna buy any, especially from the US. But specifically what I'm gonna be doing with the red onions and what you're gonna see in my video, it'll be okay. I'm not too worried about it, so I bought them anyway. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Catch up with you guys soon. Gotta leave 2 meters. Alright, so done with grocery shopping for today. Heading back. There were some things that I didn't really show you in there, but it's okay. We don't really need to show you guys everything. Basically, there's another thing that I was gonna say is that with the social distance, there was one older gentleman who was ahead of me, which I kept 2 meters apart, like non-stop. It's really important because even though you might not care, it gives them peace of mind. So it's important to give other people peace of mind. That's all I'm saying, you know. We all gotta respect each other at times like this. So I'll catch up with you guys again when I'm inside, and we'll talk again there. All right, just got back. First thing you gotta do when you come back, wash your hands for 20 seconds. Should I count? 1, 2, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna count. Forget that. All right, so, put these headphones back here so I don't lose them. Alright, so for today's video, since normally this channel is about food and I usually like to include something about food, we're going to be doing pickled red onions. You might have seen it in one of my earlier videos about my grandma's recipe or the 7-day sandwich challenge that I did where I used pickled onions in a lot of sandwiches. I find that pickled onions is a great ingredient that you can use in almost any scenario. It's great to have just sitting in your fridge, you know, throw it in with eggs, throw it in with salad, throw it in with anything. And it lasts all week, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how I prepare the pickled red onions, and we'll just go from there. Apron on. This is like my uniform. Okay. So, first thing I need is a small bowl. We got the red onion. And where is it? Oh. White vinegar and sugar. That's all you need. All right. White vinegar, sugar, and you're gonna need some water as well. Where are my measuring cups? There they are. Just hiding over there. So this recipe is easy, simple to do. As I explained, has very little ingredients. We got the white vinegar, sugar, our measuring cups, because I'm also gonna be adding some water, and the red onion. Typically, depending on how much red onion that you want to pickle, you can use maybe 2. For the most part, only use 1 because I live alone. And 1 is, you know, enough. Like, a lot of people don't eat a lot of onions, and I eat a lot of onions. So I'm telling you, 1 is probably enough. So we're gonna start this off by cutting off the ends on both sides, right? Just cut them off. We do not need them. And you can lay your onions flat. Cut them in half. And this is the part where it's really important to have a sharp knife. If you have a dull knife, the way that you cut the onions, it's gonna leave little, I don't know how to describe it, but if you have a dull knife, basically, you're gonna be crying a lot. That's all I wanna say. Like, if you have a sharp knife, typically you'll cut it smoothly, and look, I'm not crying right now. I should have done that, but I'm not crying right now. And so after you cut the onions, you're gonna wanna just peel back the skin. Got our onions in half. You wanna take off any ends that seem kind of sketchy. For instance, the side right here. Looked a little bit molded, so took that off. And all you wanna do from here is just cut them down, so. Onions, all broken up, right? And we're gonna do the other half. That's what it should look like. All right, now we're gonna add the other ingredients. So, magic rule here is 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1 cup of vinegar. 1 cup of white vinegar. Boom. Into the bowl. 2 cups of water. That's 1. And that's 2. And 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. So I like to use a lot of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Take a teaspoon, whatever spoon that you're using. Just stir it around. After that, you just want to saran wrap it and stick it in your fridge, or you can leave it out on the counter if you plan on eating it the same day, but I like to put it in the fridge and wrap it up, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so that's gonna be pretty much it for this part of today's video. Like I said, I'm gonna be filming this over the next couple of days, showing you how the pickled red onions tend to transform and look. You'll see that they turn pink, which is really cool, like a really, really cool color. They actually become sweet, which is really, really tasty. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Checking in on the red onions, and it's only a few hours later. They're already turning pink. All right, good morning guys. Welcome back to our second day. Last night, I gave you guys sort of like a sneak peek at the red onions in my fridge and how they were doing pickling overnight. As you can see, you don't need to pickle them for very long. If you want to eat them the same day, it's definitely possible. Oh my goodness, what's happening with my apron? I'm trying to talk and tie. Is it working? Alright, there we go. So yeah, like I said, you can pickle them for as long as you want. I personally like to leave them in my fridge for a few days because I feel like the taste ends up being better after a couple of days of pickling. As is the case with almost anything that you pickle. So, like I said, you can use them in salads, you can use them in sandwiches, you can use them in pretty much anything that you want to cook. Fish. This morning, I'm going to use them to make a little bit of eggs. I'm going to make some kind of omelet. I'm not really sure what yet, but I'm going to take you along with that. I'm gonna grab them out of my fridge and then we're gonna go check them out. Here's my red onions, all pickled, and ta-da! There you go. That is what the pickled red onions, or your pickled red onions, should look like after just one day. This is only one day. They've turned pink. They should be really sweet right now because of the sugar that we added. And even if you look closely, the vinegar and the water that we put in has turned pink as well. These look perfect, ready to cook. Mix up the eggs. Look how creamy that is. And now at this point is where I'm gonna add in the pickled red onions. And you don't want to contaminate the bowl that you have, so don't really use your hand, use like a fork, or in this case I'm using like the back of these chopsticks. And I'm just gonna throw a bunch of them in. So while that's cooking, we're gonna be cutting. So, not gonna lie, it's turning out a little bit better than I expected, given that I messed up pouring the almond milk in and flipping it, so we'll see how it turns out. Toasting my bagels right now as well. Gonna put a little bit of butter on that. But Right now it looks pretty good. Looks like it's almost cooked, so I'm just gonna turn off the heat and let it sit. This looks really good. Omelet, cheese. This looks really good. Almost forgot to pray. What do I keep saying? Oh, look at those cheese balls. Mmm. So good. So good. Yeah, so the pickled red onions at this point are really sweet. A little bit sour, which is what you want from pickling, but tastes absolutely great with this omelet. Like I keep saying, you can use these for almost anything. Even to the point where I just eat them with charcuterie, so sliced meat, anything like that. Yeah, pickled red onions are great. They're so tasty, as you can see. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna finish this. Why is this moving? I'm gonna finish this delicious meal and peace.